Hi there, my darling Geminis. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to your 2025 tarot reading preview. So let's just jump right in here, my darling Geminis, and I'll let you know what we're going to be doing. So I'm going to be doing these readings in per quarter, so per 3 months. So we'll start off with January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, and finish off October, November, December. So I'll pull an oracle card for each quarter, and then I will pull a card from my Michelle Knight tarot deck. There'll be a link in the description for that if you're interested in getting yourself a copy. And let's get into the reading. So my darling Geminis, let's see, I have pre-shuffled all these. So let's see what we have for you for January. Patience and planning, my darling Geminis. So patience and planning, this kind of gives me Two of Wands type of vibe. So with the two pillars here, it reminds me of the Two of Wands in the tarot. But clearly the start of the year, for January, February, March, you're being encouraged patience and planning. So, all right, let's go April, May, June. Your heart is the seat of your power. Ooh. So let me just bring that up here so we can read it a bit clearer. Your heart is the seat of your power. Here's a way to instantly stop a downward negative spiral. Focus on your heart, breathe in deeply, keeping your focus on your heart, and concentrate on feeling love in your heart. Breathe out while keeping your focus and feeling the love in your heart. Repeat this a total of 7 times. You will feel more peaceful, you will feel lighter, and the negative thoughts and feelings will have stopped. So there's a powerful message there for you, my darling Geminis, that for April, May and June, that you may need to take notice of, a negative downward spiral that may be coming in for you. So, that could be something. I will say that with all the readings that I've done so far, the middle of the year is proving to be challenging. Mostly the third quarter, but there is some that spill will come over from the second quarter as well. So just keep that in mind. There may be something happening, in the world around that time in 2025 that we're yet to, know what that is. But yeah, there has been some kind of, I think there might be some kind of global, event or something like that towards the middle of the year, or into the third quarter. Good news is the end of the year is looking way better, so that is good. Anyway, let's keep on going with your reading, my darling Gemini. So for you in the third quarter, the July, August, September, it's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. And we just had the full moon in Scorpio this year, didn't we? Back on the 1st, I think. No. No, that was a new moon in Scorpio. No, I tell a lie. I got my moons mixed up. But this one, it's time to release negativity. And this seems to spill over from this, your heart is the seat of your power, my darling Gemini. So middle of the year for you, 2025, you may have some negative thoughts going on. So we'll need to see, what the tarot, if the Nine of Swords or something like that comes up, I would be saying that it's a double confirmation, but we'll have to keep moving to see. I don't like to, say any influences just yet, but it'll all be revealed as we go on. So lastly, October, November, December, let's see what we have for you. The underworld, where all things pause and begin again. So this is kind of renewal, my darling Geminis. So the underworld, the pomegranates in the in the tarot or oracle cards, things like that, are very auspicious. They're a sign of abundance for a start, but they're also a sign of new beginnings. So there could be towards the end of next year, my darling Geminis, a new beginning coming in for you, which would be lovely. If I see the Death card or, anything like the World card or anything like that, it would be, auspicious for you. All right, let's consult the tarot, my darling Geminis, and see what is coming in for you for a preview of 2025. What do we have for my darling Geminis? All right, January, February, March. The Four of Pentacles, holding on. The Sun. Well, that's definitely not a negative card. So it looks like whatever these feelings are, you're going to be able to move through them, my darling Geminis. The Page of Pentacles. Yep, again, some message coming in for you. And finally, the Moon. Yeah, this is the hidden... This is where things are hidden, is the Moon. So, all right. So what I'll do is I'm going to give the meaning of each card and then I will put the whole thing together. So January, February, March, you have the Four of Pentacles, my darling Geminis. So the Four of Pentacles is a card of what are you holding on to for fear of letting go, my darling Geminis. It seems that, something requires patience and planning, but at the same time, maybe you're holding on too tightly to an old way of doing something, an old way of, going about patience and planning, an old way of doing anything. I think what I feel with this card is you're being encouraged to let go, my darling Geminis. Just open yourself up to new ideas, open yourself up to any kind of, assistance. I think when we're too closed off, we don't want to hear, other people's suggestions. We don't want to hear the universe even. So, my darling Geminis, what I feel here for you is that you need to release this feeling of holding on too tight, because I feel that it will hinder your attempts for any kind of patience and planning, my darling Geminis. So yeah, I would be encouraging you not to hold on too tight. What can I say about the Sun card? So coming into April, May and June, you have this beautiful card of the Sun, the joy, happiness. You can see the picture on here. She's in joy. She's running. She's got this beautiful white horse. She is in the sun. She's feeling the warmth and the glow of the sun. And that what I feel for you, my darling Geminis, is that you need to focus and say this prayer. Like, if you need to, pause this and go over this mantra and, save it. You'll feel more peaceful. You need to stop a negative downward spiral that may stop you from feeling this beautiful sun. You need to, your heart is the seat of your power. It is, you're being told to shine like the beautiful person that you are, the beautiful soul that you are, my darling Geminis. Allow yourself to stand in the warmth of the sun. Move out of the shadows. Move out of the shadows of the moon, my darling Geminis, because what I feel for you here is that stepping in to the sun is going to release this negativity that may be around you at this time. So, yeah, beautiful energy, the sun. Love it. So coming into July, August, September, you have this darling Page of Pentacles. Just look at his little face. You know who he reminds me of? The Beaver. Wally and the Beaver. What was that show called? Oh, Leave It to Beaver. Oh no, Beaver. Yeah, sorry, I'm digressing. So, this beautiful Page of Pentacles. So if you've been watching me for a long time now, you know that pages in the tarot are messengers. And this little fella is bringing you a message of an opportunity. my darling Geminis. And it's time for you to grab that opportunity. You need, from what I'm feeling off this, is there's negativity around you, and maybe you're thinking, I can't do this. I couldn't possibly do this. I couldn't possibly have this. Yes, you can, my darling Geminis. I'm here to tell you, yes, you can. Release. It's time to release negativity. Do not think I can't. Think I can. You know, that is the message of 2025, I believe, for you, my darling Geminis, is, you know, there is no I can't. There is only I can. So, yeah, I feel that very strongly for you here, my darling Geminis. And with this moon card that's coming in, I do, even though it's coming in towards in the last quarter here, I believe, I mean, the moon casts shadows. And that's what we need to be aware of, is that what is in the shadows of the moon. But the moon says don't stop. The moon is only temporary. The moon goes up, the moon comes down, and then the sun comes up. The sun. So what you need to do is release the negativity that's in the shadows in order to be able to have the sun shine on you, my darling Geminis. That is what I feel here for you. I think it's a very clear message that you feel this negative feeling here is because you feel that you don't know all the answers, and that's fine, but be positive. You know, if you don't know all the answers, they will be revealed in time, because this is only temporary, my darling Geminis. And you have this beautiful where all things pause and begin again. You will be renewed. Allow yourself to step into the sun, my darling Geminis, and be renewed. Start a new cycle. Don't allow yourself to be in this downward spiral of negativity. Release negativity, my darling Geminis. And this is going to be a beautiful year for you. If you allow this sun, if you allow yourself to bask in the warmth of the sun, my darling Geminis, this is going to be a lovely, lovely year, and a year of opportunity that you must take, my darling Geminis. Just don't hold on too tightly to old ideas, is what I feel with this as well. So, but like I said, the start of the year requires patience and planning, but it also requires you to let go of what no longer serves you and not hold on to something for fear of letting go, my darling Geminis. Because, yeah, beautiful year. 2025 is looking fine for you, my darling Geminis. So thank you for joining me. If you enjoyed this reading, please give it a thumbs up. Just tap that little thumbs up on that thing for me, and leave me an emoji in the comments. I'd like to know, how this resonated with you, and, just even a little heart really helps my channel grow. It does something to the algorithm, pushes out my content, and, hopefully to someone else that may need to hear this message. So, and thank you, and please subscribe if you haven't already. That really helps my channel as well. So, thank you, my darling Geminis. 2025 is going to be a beautiful year for you. As always, stay blessed and keep shining your light. Bye for now.